In this video, the auditor is auditing the effective implementation of the organization's process for organization knowledge retention. The auditor is auditing with the HR manager, and the organization is at second tier in the supply chain. Watch this video and identify whether the auditor audits this process effectively.
As part of the audit of the HR process, I want to review how you ensure you retain the relevant organization knowledge. Can you explain?
Yeah, of course. So basically there are two ways that we retain knowledge. One is by maintaining documentation information, and the other is in people. So with that, the knowledge we retain in people, we document this in the skills matrix and also the training records. So in production, we also have the principle of the one job, three person, which means that every job we have a minimum of 3 people qualified, and one man, 3 jobs, meaning that each production worker can operate 3 machines minimum, basically.
Okay, that sounds good. That's what I saw in production. But what about non-production?
Okay, so we do not have the same system in non-production areas. We know we have some weaknesses there. So, for example, in maintenance, we've had one robot expert who has left the company at very short notice, and we were left with a massive problem where we've had to look at expertise in that area, which has caused us a customer disruption as well.
What are you doing to address that?
At the moment, our plan is to mirror the same system we have in production, but I'm getting some resistance to that from the department managers.
Okay. Based on the evidence here, I'm going to have to raise this as a major nonconformity.
Right, okay. That will help me, as I know it's a big risk to the business.
Thank you.
A key requirement in ISO 9001 7.1.6 relates to whether the organization has an effective process to retain organization knowledge. In this example, it seems the organization has a process to cover this in the production area, but not for the non-production areas. There is evidence that this has caused customer disruptions, and therefore the auditor is correct to say they would identify this as a potential major non-conformity. Let's summarize the key learning points. An organization needs to have an effective process to retain organization knowledge. This can be done by having documentation, which could be work instructions, control plans, etc., or the knowledge could be retained in people. Both of these carry risk, especially if the knowledge is retained by the person and the person is not available, or the person leaves the organization. Auditors must audit this process effectively to ensure that the risks related to this are being effectively managed and minimized within the organization being audited. For more information, visit the website in the description, and don't forget to subscribe.